Hello everybody, I hope you guys are all doing well. So we're doing a requested reading today, and this time the comment is: historically, when most people are impoverished and reach the stage where they can't take it anymore and the elite is clearly greedy and selfish, there have been revolutions. It's also true that even after the revolutions, for example in France or Russia or in several European countries in 1848, there have been counter-reactions and power has changed hands, again sometimes into a despotic form or to a very few people. Napoleon and then the bourgeoisie French system of the 19th century. The Bolshevik and then the communist police state of concentration camps and paranoia. The reactionary government of Europe after the 1848 revolutions were suppressed. So the specific question here is, do you see the prospect of a violent revolution in the capitalist world, especially at its core, the United States? And if so, what could happen after that? So let's see. Test the cards and see what can we expect. Let's ask for the United States. Will there be a violent revolution against capitalism in the United States? All right, so we're going to have the people who would be against capitalism, and this is the current system. Six of Wands, Five of Pentacles. So it doesn't look good because this means poverty. The Chariot and Temperance. Let's see, this card, the Star, Nine of Swords, the wealthy people, yeah. And then with the Star, it's like the distance. They're afar from these poor crowds, from these poor people. And the Nine of Wands. So I'm not necessarily seeing revolution like conflict or anything like this. Maybe it could be yeah, there's some type of movement here because this is taking control and then they have victory, so it could be through voting. So it may not be violent revolution, they'll just take back control here with this Temperance. Want to maintain a balance. And on this side, for the elites, for the rich people, the Nine of Pentacles, wealth, abundance. The Star, as I said, distance, and this is above. They consider themselves above the masses, the poor people here. But the poor people here will give them nightmares, because we have the Nightmare card, the Nine of Swords. Anxiety, fear, and here the weight of the problem is something that needs to be done. This is also about responsibility, completing something, a task. So from these cards, I'm more inclined to think that there will be some type of change. It's coming here, and it's because of this widening gap between the small percentage of rich people and the rest who will be in poverty, and then they will try to take control. They will have a victory, and I see this most likely as elections. I'm not picking up on war and violence from these cards. So let's do it again. Let's try with the other deck of cards just to make sure. So we could pick up on a change. There will be a change coming. People will be more and more dissatisfied, and they will try to change the system to go against the elites, the powerful, the rich people. So let's see, will it be violent, or will the change that will happen just through voting? So again, we're focusing on United States here. So I have the same position. On this side, we have the people who want to go against the system, and the system, the current system. Will there be a violent uprisal? All right, so let's see. The rebel, this is the emperor. Yeah, kind of like breaking the chains. The fool. Yeah, this is also naivety. The isolation, the three of swords. The pain, the suffering. This is the kind of silent pain that you have to endure for a long time. And now let's see the past life, the moon card. Now let's see the rest. Who? The Ten of Swords. So there will be a radical, drastic change. People will rise up. The bad ending for the old system. The old system will end. Seven of Pentacles, patience, maturity, the Ace of Pentacles, and then the Judgment card, beyond the illusion. So there's this big change happening collectively, but especially in the United States. People are rising up. We could see the rebel as leaders, new leaders that emerge. You know, with the Fool, we can see this as, yeah, people have hope in a new beginning, a new start, but this is also naivety. This is also ignorance. So with the Moon card here, it's like you'd have to be careful with these leaders, because they could be populist leaders that promise you you know, the sun and the moon, but bring you the same misery. So maybe it would be wise for people now and in the future to not fall for populists and to not put people on a pedestal without them deserving that. Like, you know, praising someone before they even do anything. I think that someone merits praises only after they deliver results, not promises. But we keep on falling for the same trap, because here the people are in pain and misery. They desperately need hope. But then with the Moon card, these shady characters. So yeah, the something about the system will collapse, because we have the Ten of Swords here, an ending, and it's just a matter of time with the Seven of Pentacles here. Like, it's gonna reach that point because it has to. The seed was planted, and it's just a matter of time until it gets there. There's this need for a new start when it comes to the monetary system, the economy. So this is the Pentacles, the tangible, the material. It's a restart. And then we have the Judgment on top, beyond the illusion. This is getting to the next level, getting to the next change, but it's gonna be drastic. Um, so yeah, there are murky times ahead. New leaders emerging, people putting their hopes on them. But we should be careful who we trust. With the Moon card, not all is as it seems, as it appears on a surface. There's things underneath that are hidden from sight. Yeah, so there's gonna be some change. There's gonna be some uprising in a way, but again, I'm still not seeing warlike energy. So to me, it's more like the people decide through voting to change the system, to change the leaders. Something has to end here. Something will end. We will go to the next stage. But it doesn't necessarily mean that it will be a good stage, because look at this. So I guess we'll have to see. You know, the history repeating and people having to keep learning the same lesson. Yeah, so this is what I could get from these cards. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for your support. I appreciate all of you. And I will see you guys soon. Take care and have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.